and the great ones truly hate to lose.
And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Indiana. For the game at 42%. Now the pass to Lou to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Howard, the pass to Dawkins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Checking in for the away team, number 34, Washington.
Indiana leading by 16. Pass to Taylor. Indiana moving it around. To the paint. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Passes it to Washington. On the wing, Johnson. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here is Washington. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside, Taylor. Pass to Bottoms. And it's blocked. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Bennett. Now here's Johnson. It's deflected.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Bottoms. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Washington with it. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Inside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Bottoms the pass to Robinson. Bennett with it. Get the teardrop. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. That's now 26 points for Bottoms.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
Indiana leading by 16. And the pass to Bennett. Now Robinson to the middle. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Washington inside. Taylor's there.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Pass to Bottoms. Now Bennett. Down low. With the fadeaway. Doesn't go for him. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. From 12 feet out. That one doesn't go. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Stolen by Washington. It's tipped. It's stolen by Taylor. Here's Bennett. And he's good on the 3-ball. And Indiana leads by 21.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Into the lineup for Indiana, number 2.
And about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. My personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Hall's checked in for Robinson. Now here's Johnson, guarded closer. That one's off, still out of sync. Indiana leading by 23. Out to the wing. Taylor passes to Hall. Back to Taylor from 11 feet away. 6 to shoot. Here's Bottoms. He's guarded by Johnson. A rebound by Washington.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
From 13. And that one hits back iron. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Indiana moving it around. To the wing on the left. Outside, Taylor. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Taylor's got 22.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Here's Bottoms. Puts it up from 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time, being 40% from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Shot to stop the run. No good that time. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Bottoms. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's the pass to Washington. Johnson outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Bottoms the pass to Hall. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
.139 left in the game. Here is McLaughlin. Passes to Hall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Indiana.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bottoms.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Matthews against McLaughlin. Driving to the basket. Jams it in off the great move.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here is Matthews following the score by Indiana. A fader. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in.
The ball goes to the away team. Into the lineup for Indiana, Bottoms.
On defense, Indiana. To the paint. Here's the hook. Rebounded by Hall. Here is McLaughlin. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now, let's check out our new guy later in the game. Bye.